Expert body FIO has said that India may not be able to achieve the $360 billion export target set for this year by the Commerce Ministry. But it was hopeful that India will achieve more export this year than the previous year.
I have with me the president of FIO, Rafiq Ahmed. Welcome to DD News, sir.
Thank you.
Question, what is the present scenario of exports from India?
Our present scenarios in India is that we are little down from the exports compared to last 6 months. But we hope the second half of the year, beginning October to March, this will improve. Definitely it will improve because the situations are also changing now. China is becoming costlier. That is asking the people to come to India. I hope the second half will be much better than the first half.
So, the Commerce Ministry has kept a target of $350 billion for export. Will we be able to achieve that, the hefty aim?
I may not say that we will be able to achieve that, but we will definitely be more than what last year's exports. Last year's we crossed about 309 billion. This year it will be more than that. I may not say that we will be achieving the target fixed by the Commerce Secretary because half of the year has gone. We are in negative. The other half we can make it up. But may not be to get into that sort of targets because none of the situation in Europe has changed. It is the same. So probably we will be a little bit more than last year, but not to the target.
So you emphasized on the second half of the last this year. Basic reason why?
Why? I can tell you. The first half we had a problem with the very good growth of the last year. We are comparing with a very, very high growth in the first half of the last year. So when you compare to that, we are in negative. The second half, it has been tapered on that. So from that one, we will definitely be improving on that one from our side. From the country side, from the European Union side, they are also now more interested to buy from India rather from China. China is becoming costlier, as I told you earlier. And definitely they think that India is the alternate and they are already placing order now. The shipment will start from October up to March next year. That gives us the hope that the second half will be much better than the first half.
So the rupee has been volatile for quite a few time now. It is now strengthening. It was 51 yesterday. So you expect it will affect the export?
See, we were one time 46, 45, 46. From there we went to 55. We should be happy as an exporter. It has come down by about 3 rupees, 3 to 4 rupees. That's not going to be a big change. But I hope that this rate today is maybe improved for the exporters. It will go up to 52, 53. It will settle down at something in that line. That I don't think is a big change from what it was before. We are seeing suddenly it has come down. That is the only thing which affects us. But otherwise, the currency is okay. Up to 50 people can able to sustain.
So yesterday I saw a report in which it said that software export has declined for the first time in a decade to about 4%. What are the basic reasons behind this decline? I mean, we are a big country. I mean, we rely on software.
See, the software export is not necessarily the manufacturing or anything else. They had a lot of visa problems. They had a lot of exchange problems. These are all has been now settled. I think that 4% we shouldn't even give importance to it. It can be 4 minus, it can be 4 plus tomorrow. It will very quickly, it will come back. It will come back. All those things are now getting settled, excepting the American visa fees which they are going to increase. Things will be okay in the near future on that.
So you think that the government should announce more policy to benefit the exporters? Because I've read some reports and also my sources say that government is about to announce. So you expect government to announce more, in a sense they should help the exporter now?
Definitely any help from the government will encourage the exports, particularly in the interest subversion. They should extend to all the industries exports, not only restricted to 3 or 4 industries and SMEs. So we feel that other industries should be covered and any incentive which government gives will definitely will help us to price our product very well and make it attractive for the buyers to buy. So that thereby our exports will jump in the future.
So recently Pakistan has become a big talk in the Commerce Ministry. We want to have lots of trade with them. What's your thoughts about that?
There is a big opportunity in Pakistan. Pakistan needs India in exports because they are getting it from Europe and other places, which is very costly. From through Wagah border, whatever they can able to get, it will be 20-30% cheaper to them, and they also need those goods. So we feel if the full Pakistan trade opens up, India will have a very good opportunity, but it cannot be one-sided. We should have both the sides. We should also encourage that we should import products from Pakistan. If the balance is kept, then Pakistan will able to keep it. This is a good thing. We cannot be one-sided. So we are also, the FIO is exhibiting, showing exhibition in December, very big exhibition in Karachi and Lahore that will showcase Indian products. But same time, we are encouraging Indian importers to look at the Indian Pakistani product to bring in, so the balance can be kept.
So talking about another neighbor, China, it's been said that the trade between India and China is very lopsided. It's heavily benefiting the Chinese. What's your thought on that?
See, on the high-tech things, China is scoring over us. All the communications and many other items, high-tech items, power generations and those things, they are getting it. But now, China, I'll tell you, within the next 2-3 years, they will be a net importer from India. Lot of goods from India is today already been shown interest because the Chinese production cost has gone up. They are looking for India to supply. In 2 to 3 years, you will see the whole thing will change. The scenario will change. Indian exports will go up. In a lot of exports will go from India, lifestyle products.
So now, tell me sectors where you see positive growth and sectors which will probably suffer. Like I don't know, last the trade data came, the iron ore sector was down.
See, any commodities will suffer,
Okay.
and particularly metals and minerals, because the industry, those countries are slowed down. That will affect them. Lifestyle products will balance it, and also engineering goods will go a little bit better. Machine tools, auto components, all those things will show an improvement in the future. Even pharmaceutical product will show improvement. Only in the metals and commodities might have an effect. It depends on the industrial production of those countries. If that slows down, we will be affected.
So talking about government's reform agenda, we are seeing lots of reform and policy announced yesterday only. Government announced FDI in pension and insurance sector. What's your thoughts on that?
That's a good thing. We welcome that. India should open up, and we should have more capital coming into India. That will boost our industry, our business. That will give also we will get into new markets. They will also open for India. Once we open up, they will open for India. And as an exporter, I always welcome that.
Thank you so much for talking to DD News, sir. That was the president of FIO talking exclusively to DD News.
And with that, we'll wrap up the show today. Thanks for joining us. Namaskar.